G'day guys, welcome to my Nrl Feature video. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about NRL's Round 4's predictions for 2023 guys. So let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Eels going up against the Panthers. Now this game will be another epic match. Last time these two teams played, the Eels got beaten, and then the next round after that, the Panthers basically got beaten in that game. So it was basically taking a turn in this match. So yeah, but it's not really going to be one really of an epic game, because the Panthers are sitting on 5th position at the moment, and they're not going to really go up to first if they're just not going to win games of football at all. But with the Parramatta Eels at home, I won't be there to vlog that match, so I do apologise about it. So Entertain House will be down there. He will vlog that game, so go and check out his YouTube channel. It's basically the Entertain House. Yeah, so he'll vlog that match. Unfortunately, I won't be there, but I will be there for Eels versus Roosters in that match. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But anyway, this match will be a very hard game of football. The Eels haven't been going off with a good start at the moment. They've been having 5 losses and no wins, and basically no draws. So yeah, it's a tough game to decide who's going to win and who's going to lose. So in this match, I'm going to go with the Panthers in this one, just because the Eels are just going down a bit. They've been going down very below, and third last, second last, just really disappointed me. And they need to find some form if they want to win games of football. And I just don't think they'll win games of football against the Penrith Panthers, because they are a pretty strong team. And I'm going to go with the Panthers. So yeah, I'm going to go with them by 4 points in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Storm going up against the West Tigers. Now this game will be another epic game of football, as Jordan Grant is out. He's been dropped because he didn't really play footy at all. He just kept dropping balls, forward passing, errors were just shocking, and so he's been dropped. So coming into the side is Xavier Coates, and Cameron Munster is back. So that means Tyrone Wishart will be at number 14 on the bench. So he'll be switched to number 14 in that game. And still Jerome Hughes is that number 7 jersey for the team. So he'll be still playing. Then you got Nick Meaney still at number 1. Yeah, and so on and so on. So yeah, it's going to be one hell of a joyride in this game. And I reckon the Storm will have this in the bag. And since Cameron Munster is basically playing in this game due to a dislocated finger injury, I reckon the Storm will hit back and get a really good win against the West Tigers, because the West Tigers haven't been doing it at all. They were coming back last week, and they were really going good against the Bulldogs, 26-22, and I just think how the way they play against Storm, it'll be very hard for them. They have to get their confidence up, and with Adam Doueihi going into that number 1 side, and then Dane Laurie going into that number 14 side for the team, I just reckon that the Storm will have that benefit of the doubt and make it a really good win, but not by a big margin in this game, because I reckon the West Tigers will come out on top and fire back in the second half. So, but still not enough. But I'm going to go with the Storm by 8 points in this game, and this game will be a pretty much hard game. The next game of this match, we see the Dolphins going up against the Broncos. Now this game is going to be another epic game, another epic derby, the Queensland derby in this match. So obviously, going up against the Titans will be another derby, it'll be another Queensland derby. So this one going up against the Broncos have them in the bag, and this one will be an easy matchup, because I reckon the Broncos will have it in them. And yeah, I just think that since Jermaine Asako in there, Hamaso Tubuai Fidel and fullback, going up against Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh played absolutely spectacular game last week up against the Dragons, 40-18. I just reckon that he will have a good game against the Dolphins, but going up against like the Hammer, I reckon he will have a really good match. And this game will be a tight game, and it's like saying like the Storm against the Panthers. Panthers will be good, but then Storm will have it in the bag. But then again, it's like that because Dolphins are a really good team, and then they've started off really good, and I reckon they'll have like no losses at all. But then again, going up against the Broncos, it'll be hard and tough for them. They need to like work themselves like really well, and knowing what to do is basically real hard for them. So basically, Adam Reynolds going up against Sean O'Sullivan in this game. This one will be really hard, but I reckon Adam Reynolds will steer themselves apart, and I reckon like Adam Reynolds will basically beat the Dolphins in this match. So in this game, I'm going to go with the Broncos by 8 points in this game. And this one will be another epic game, but I just think that the Broncos will have them in the bag, and I just reckon the Dolphins will play good, but not enough to concede the win against the Broncos in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Cowboys going up against the Titans. Now, another game of football that this one will be another epic game. This one will be a hard game. The Titans, they played absolutely really good in this match, like the last week's match. And to concede the game against like the opposition, like, yeah, in that team was absolutely excellent. The Titans, they were really good in that match. But going up against the Cowboys were shocking last week, and going up against them, the Cowboys will have to really aim up in their defense and their attack if they want to win games of football. And Chad Townsend needs to steer the Cowboys around and make sure that they can harden up and knowing what they can do. Because I tell you one thing, Chad Townsend is a smart, good football player, and I tell you, that's my favourite guy, and I quite like him. He's the best. And check out his YouTube channel too. He has a YouTube channel, so go check it out. It's just still Chad Townsend. Just still Chad Townsend on the YouTube channel, so go check it out. So yeah, he's a wonderful bloke, and met him, real nice. Anyway, the Titans will do good. Khan Pereira, I can't remember his first name, so it's basically hard to pronounce. He will score 3 tries in this game. I reckon I'll predict that. Yeah, he will score 3 tries in this match. I reckon Philip Sammy will score 2 in this game. I reckon Caulfield will score 2. Chad Townsend will score 1. I don't know about Tom Chester, I believe. I'm not too sure if he is playing, but yeah, I reckon he'll score probably like 1 or so. So yeah, this one will be another epic game of football. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys by 4 points in this game, and this one will be a very epic match. The next game of this match, we see the Rabbitohs going up against the Manly Sea Eagles. Now, this game will be another epic game. As what you do believe, this game will be an epic match. The Rabbits have gone on to a really good start, and they've been alright, like with a couple of losses, a couple of wins here and there. They've been alright, and they've been soft sometimes, and they were struggling real bad in the past, rounds. But with Latrell Mitchell, like with the home game for the Rabbits, this game will go either way. And going up against Tom Trbojevic, this game will go either way. And Manly Sea Eagles have gotten off to a really good start, and for them, without no Tom Trbojevic or what's his name, Daly Cherry Evans, there's no Manly at all. They'll fall apart. But since they're in, I reckon the Manly Sea Eagles will do good in this match. And the Rabbitohs, are a really good team, and no Tafida Totola, so that means Daniel Saluka Fafita goes to the number 8 side for the team, and no Shakai Mitchell, which that means Davey Mole goes to that number 16 side for the team on the interchange bench. So that means this game will be one epic match, and I reckon this match could go either way because it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, and you never know. The Manly Seagulls could go out on top and make a really good win, but the Rabbits, they've been doing good and they've been doing well, and since it is their home game at Accor Stadium, I reckon they'll win. So I'm going to go with the Rabbits by 10 points in this game, and this match will be a great one. The next game of this match, we see the Warriors going up against the Bulldogs. Now, this game will be another epic match, and apparently, like the Bulldogs last week against the West Tigers, they played absolutely really well, and the Bulldogs have been working really well. And great coaching side, great coaching staff, and credit to the Bulldogs. They've been a really good side, and with Matt Burton, Cole Flanagan, Josh Adokar, Jacob Perez, you name it, like all those players have been absolutely really excellent, and without them, there's no Bulldogs at all, and they will go struggling so bad, and they'll just fall apart, and they won't really execute very well. So with them, they are an excellent side. And also, not to mention, Viliami Kikau and Reid Marnie. Both of them, absolutely really good players. All of them are good. Anyway, let's get into it. The Warriors have been pretty good so far, and they've been alright, but not really executing very well, and they've been struggling so much. They're a team that aren't like really a finals team, and I just don't see them going into like the actual finals, like preliminary final and qualifying final and all those type of stuff. And yeah, I just think the Warriors are a really good team, and I just reckon they'll succeed. But then again, I reckon they'll just go into the 9th side, and I just don't see them in the 8 at the moment. And yeah, unless if they can pull something out of the hat, I reckon, yeah, no, they won't fall into the 8, and they'll just miss the 8, and I reckon they'll go into 9th. So this match will go either way, and no Wade Egan, so that means Freddie Lussick goes in at number 9 side for the team, and no Mitchell Barnett, so that means Tohu Harris goes to that number 13 side for the team. So yeah, this match will go either way. This one will be a very epic game, and a Warriors home game for the team. So in this one, I'm going to go with the Warriors by 12 points in this game, and this one will be another epic chance. The next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Raiders. Now this match will be another epic game of football, and there have been so many changes going into this game. So no Dominic Young, that means Greg Marju goes in that number 5 side for the team from the Titans, and I reckon he'll do well. I think it's his first game, I believe so, for the Knights. So I do congratulate you for that epic debut. He'll make his debut against the Raiders. So in this game, yeah, you still got Heimel Hunt for the team, Dane Gagai, and I think it's Edric Lee, I believe so. I'm not exactly too sure. Oh wait, no, not Edric Lee, sorry. I can't remember it, so I do apologise for that. But this game will be another epic match, and the Raiders have been very good so far, and a 2-point win against the Sharks last week. Yeah, so that means no Danny Levi for the team, so that means James Schiller goes in at number 9 side for the team in this match. So yeah, this one will be another epic game of football, and yeah, the Knights haven't really been good so far, but since they won against the Tigers, I think a week ago. I'm not confident that they will be in the 8th side for the team, so yeah, I'm just going to cut that short. So in this game, I am going to go with the Knights in this one. Hopefully they win, but it won't be a very big margin for this match. So I'm going to go with them by 4 points in this match. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Dragons going up against the Sharks. Now, this game will be another epic game of football, and no changes to this side. So still the same list for the team, and still some same players for the team, and Matthew Fegai, Matthew Fene, or whoever you would say, is that number 2 side for the Dragons for the team. So this one will be a very epic game of football, and the Dragons, they've been absolutely really well. I know, like, it's the first game of them and the Dragons. Or actually, no, I think it's 2 games, I believe, and they played 2 matches. So yeah, they've gotten off to a real good start, but not like the one against the Broncos. And since they got flogged last week, I reckon they'll do good against the Sharks. But the Sharks are a pretty good team, and since they did lost last week against the Raiders, 20-18 by 2 points in that game last week, I reckon this match will be another epic game of football. But the Dragons, with obviously Tyrell Sloan, Ben Hunt, Matthew Fene, as I did say before, I reckon they'll do really well, but not by a big margin. So in this match, I am going to go with the Dragons by 8 points in this game, and I reckon I'll kick a penalty goal, or they'll miss both goals in this game. So yeah, in this match, it will be another epic game of football, and so I reckon it will. And the Sharks, like, since they've got like William Kennedy, Sione Katoa, since Nico Hines is back from that calf injury, that means number 17 is Braden Trindle in that interchange side for the team. So in this match, I am going to go with the Dragons by 8 points in this game, and this game will be another epic game. And thanks, guys, for watching this video, guys. Make sure you do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And I'll see you guys later for more vlogs, more previews, reviews, and so many more. Take care and have a good one.